What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, man. You guys know what we do over here, man. If you don't, we break down scary and creepy videos, man, on the net, on the web, man. From TikTok videos to IG videos to freaking YouTube videos, anything weird, usual, and explained. This is the channel for you, man. Like I said, and if you guys are returned, that means you guys are seeking the truth, man. I'm thinking of calling us the Seekers, bro. Tell me what you guys think, man. The comment section down below can still change, but welcome back, fellow Seeker. Let's check out this video for you guys today, man.
Police every day. The day she doesn't, he senses something is amiss. Sebastian, with almost 2 decades in the police force, was fully immersed in his work, earning respect from peers and fostering excellent relations with local residents. Along his patrol route, there stood a larger house on a street corner, the only one whose owner eluded him. Each day, driving by, he noticed a young girl waving from the second-floor window, always the same window. This routine remained unchanged. She was never absent when he passed by. Sebastian secretly hoped to meet her one day. After all, they consistently exchanged waves. However, an unexpected twist awaited him. Approaching the corner with the large house, Sebastian noticed something amiss. Searching for the window, he scanned the house, expecting to see the girl, but she was nowhere to be found. This had never happened before. She was always there, every day without fail. He immediately noticed a car still parked in the driveway, indicating someone might be home. A sense of unease settled within Sebastian, prompting action. Instinctively, he began the kind of investigation any good police officer would undertake. Unbeknownst to him, this would forever alter the course of his life. Follow me and find out what happened next in part 2.
You won't believe what happened to this man when his wife almost caught him cheating. 23-year-old Kevin Nascimento, also known as MC Kevin, was a Brazilian famous singer who got married in 2021 to Lane BIZZARE. But only 2 weeks after their wedding, Kevin and his friend made arrangements for them to meet this model named Bianca Dominguez in a hotel room. Apparently, Kevin was staying in room 1302 with his wife, but later made his way to room 502 to meet Bianca. And I'm sure you know what went down in that hotel room. So while this was going on, Kevin suddenly realized that his wife was looking for him. And in a panic, Kevin ran out onto the balcony and tried to climb his way into the balcony below him to hide from his wife. Unfortunately, Kevin slipped and fell 5 stories. He was found by staff and was rushed to the hospital, but on his way there, he passed away.
76.
Freaking insane, bro. That whole situation was freaking tragic, man. You was cheating at like in the same vicinity, bro, with your wife, and freaking, and that they was in the hotel, man. Do you have to be freaking bold? You have to be to do that, bro. Cheating on his wife, bro, within like your wife is that close to you, man. You in a hotel, so of course you would try to find you, figure out where you would go. He tried to freaking cover it up, man. Try to jump on the balcony below him. That's what freaking ended it, bro. Crazy, man. I guess don't freaking cheat, but don't fall for that, bro. Don't cheat, bro. Even if, like I said, they said the friend like set it up for him too, man. So I wonder what's going through that freaking friend, man, knowing what happened, bro. If a friend tried to freaking set you up, man, with another woman, bro, and you married that, I don't think that's the friend for you, bro. Thoughts down below.
6-year-old woman had an unwanted pregnancy. When in labor, what the doctors found in the baby will shock you. The 75-year-old woman, Adriana, she's had a very happy life. She's from Romania, but unfortunately, she never had any children of her own because her husband couldn't have children, and that makes her very sad. She dreamed of having a child since she was a teenager, so she decided to undergo infertility treatment. It was a long process. Finally, at the age of 76, she got pregnant. The doctors were shocked. Normally, 76 is past the age of childbearing. It was a medical miracle. Her pregnancy went very well. In the 16th week of pregnancy, the doctor performed several tests, including an ultrasound. They wanted to make sure the baby was healthy, that everything was okay, and so it came to the 10th month. When Adriana came to the hospital, she knew it was time to go into labor. The doctor gave her a prenatal checkup. Then they operated on her abdomen. When the doctors took out the baby, they saw it was a girl, but when they took a closer look, they found something shocking. Comment, 76 years old. Come with me to part 2.
Hush, hush, hush. Here comes...
Yeah, man. I wish you had these part twos back to back to back so we can, figure out, so we can complete the story. I'm just going to find them, man. Try to bring them to you guys, man, in the next videos, bro. Some interesting stories, man. Freaking blow my mind. 76. I didn't even think that was possible.
It's the boogeyman. Don't let him come too close to you. He'll catch you if he can.
An entire Canadian town is turning into a haunted experience this fall, and in reality, the giant outdoor location is actually a movie set. The massive film set is being transformed into Hexwood, a meticulously crafted 23-acre town filled with cursed residents that feed on innocent townspeople. The town has a gas station, diner, full-on streets, and actual shops, so it'll feel like you're immersed in an actual horror movie. And in total, there will be 4 walkthrough haunts along with 13 store haunts and activations. The Haunting of Hexwood runs from October 6th to 31st in Pickering, Ontario, so go ahead and get your tickets now.
The question that has long plagued police is, what do we make of the McGrady tapes? Well, back in 2001, at a Blockbuster in McGrady, North Carolina, a car drove by in the parking lot and just dropped a tape outside of the building. So employees saw that and they went outside to get the tape and they were like, who would drop a tape off like that? Until they looked at it and they noticed something was wrong. This was the tape that was recovered from the parking lot and it was completely unlabeled. According to the story, they took it to the back room where they were able to play it back and this was the footage they found. It is a 40-minute video of a person's face looking under what looks like a bathroom stall. And it's completely silent, like straight, uncut 40 minutes of this and the cameraman just breathing heavily while they videotape this. Management turned the tape over to police, and the strangest part is that a search canine signaled that the tape had traces of human decomp on it. To this day, whoever's behind the McGrady tape is a mystery.
The McGrady tape mystery, man. You know how freaking chilling that is, bro? Freaking Blockbusters, those employees, man, what they must have felt, bro. Thinking somebody just dropping off an innocent tape, bro, and then see that, bro, pop up on your screen. Said there's human remains found on the tape too. Ooh. What type of person would do that, man? Like, you already did that freaking deep, and now that's like you're turning it into like a sick, twisted game, bro. There's no need for that, man. Going through people's minds, man, when they be trying to come up with these elaborate plans, bro. Thoughts down below, man.
Right, okay, so Alice, based on the circumstance that we found out already, okay, I'm going to arrest you on... No, listen to me, okay, I'm going to arrest you on suspicion of murder, okay?
Alice Woods sobbed as she was arrested for killing her fiancé in a game of chicken. The student has been found guilty of murder after she dragged Ryan Watson underneath her car for 160 meters. She lost her temper after spotting Ryan clicking with another girl at a party. Jurors rejected Alice's claim that the incident was a tragic accident. The high-achieving student was set for a postgraduate degree at Cambridge University, but instead faces a life in prison.
This TikTok
She had a whole freaking life, man, ahead of her, bro. And she did the freaking unthinkable act, man. You saw the way she was acting, like, no. I'm like, if you saw that freaking short video, bro, like, that short video, bro, what she did, bro, how she gonna say it was an accident, man? They said for 160 meters, that's not no freaking accident, man. That's intentional, bro. That's with intent. People do these deeds, bro, and then they don't want to face the consequences for what they did, man. And never freaking ceases to amaze me, bro. All because, like I said, they be getting jealous of their partners, man, when they're doing something they shouldn't be doing, bro. Like, I don't get what's so bad at just about talking to them about it. You don't have to freaking take it to the extreme, bro. You guys know what to do.
Live could be the scariest one you have ever witnessed. Tonight we are live at one of the most haunted asylums in the entire country, and we will be ghost hunting here for multiple hours. Now, last time we were here, we captured a full-on door slamming shut in the basement. And in the basement, it said a dark entity resides, and people call this a demon. This is an 8-foot-tall crawler shadow figure that crawls around the walls and makes itself known by scaring you out of the building. And if you do not believe in the paranormal or ghosts, tonight might actually change your whole entire perspective. And with every gift goal that you guys send on the TikTok live, you guys get the opportunity to choose which one of us will go solo in the entire building for over 15 minutes. And if we hit the final gift goal, we will be doing one of the scariest challenges we have ever done. You absolutely do not want to miss this TikTok live because we are ghost hunting at the infamous Randolph County Asylum. So if you're scrolling through TikTok, feel free to tap into the live stream because we're going to be capturing some of the craziest unexplained activity you have ever witnessed.
I forgot to check that out.
New details have been released in the Savannah Soto and Matthew Guerra case. As we know, Christopher Preciado and his father, Ramon Preciado, were both arrested for their involvement in the case. He is being charged with capital murder, and he is being charged with abuse of a corpse. Christopher's bond was set at $1 million. Ramon's was only set at $100,000. And Ramon already has a pre-hearing court date, which is February 6th. Look, here's their house. You can see the truck right there. So Christopher allegedly told police that Matthew pulled the GU in first, and then something happened to where Savannah ended up getting hit. And then he ended up getting Matthew as well. But police state that his story is inconsistent with the evidence they found at the car. I just don't understand any of this. And I get that parents will do pretty much anything to protect their own kids, but come on, Savannah was pregnant. And during the walk yesterday, neither of them seemed to show any signs of remorse. Anyway, I will keep everybody updated with new details as they come out. And please continue to pray for peace and some sort of comfort for these families, because I can't even imagine how they feel.
Video captured the...
It's freaking crazy, bro. So they freaking caught them, the person who did it, man. Like you said, man, I understand, like you said, parents will try to do anything to protect the kids, but that's freaking taking it too far, bro. He did it unthinkable act, man. I don't know if he tried to cover it up or not, but it's just like, the kid did that, bro. You can't do that, because then you gonna go down, too, for something that your kid did, bro. She was pregnant, too, man. Freaking prayers to that, to those families, man. So this was freaking... could be evil placement, like you heard what she said when they walked past, man. They show like no emotions. They probably didn't even care about what they had did, bro. Destroy the family, just don't even care. Crazy.
Moments when Deobra read and jumped over a bench and lunged at Judge Mary Kay Holmes.
How the hell did he jump that high?
Hearing for an attempted battery charge.
Got a couple hits in too, it seems like. Woo. Madness, bro. Woo. He was all the way there. New angle. That man just looking confused, like what the hell going on? Battery charge, bro. He made it 10 times worse for himself, man. Attacking a judge? Ooh. Looks like he got some hits. I wonder, man, that freaking case, when that happened, it like blew up the internet, man. I wonder how is it gonna change like procedures going forward? Like maybe, I don't think you should bring, I guess, a person that close to the freaking judge. Cause he went up, like he lunged, bro. I don't know how the hell he did it. He like lunged like that freaking high and got up with the damn desk, bro. And it seems like he got in, I think, a good solid hits on the freaking judge too. Just like a couple. So nothing like fatal, but he definitely got us some hits, man. Tell me, you guys thoughts down below, bro, about that freaking case, man.
Things that bother you, they never bother me. I feel happy and fine, living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time. I don't need a lot. Coffee's only a dime. Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.
I saw those freaking pictures, man. Those two pictures, man, back to back, bro. Seems innocent, like it's just, but there's something like sinister lurking in the freaking background, bro. I don't know if those are edits or if those actually like really in the picture, man. Because I've seen like some cases of that before, man. You look at a picture, man, you think it's all wholesome or something, but behind it, it's like it's a darker meaning, bro. That's why I always gotta freaking pay attention, man. Crazy, bro. These videos always expand my mind with you guys, bro.
If you see someone acting like this in the hospital, run. Even if it's your mother. The end of the video is absolutely terrifying. But before I show it to you, I must warn you. I can only protect my subscribers who have liked and shared this video. Claire is a completely normal woman. A loving mother, a devoted nurse, a true saint. Until one day, everything changed. She began to act really bizarre. Her daughter, Alice, came to see her at the hospital. Claire didn't even blink. And the worst part is that she didn't respond to anyone, as if she was hypnotized. Then she began to make sudden and inhuman movements. Seeing this, Alice quickly took out her phone to film. What happens next? I can't even describe it to you. Then it seemed like what haunted her ended up haunting her daughter. Here's the rest of the video.
This 14-year-old boy, S8,
Man, bro. Saw the way she was acting? Kind of acting like to me like she seemed like she was possessed by something. I don't know, the way she was hitting that gurney back and forth, bro. Got me asking questions, bro. I don't know how to explain that one. That's up to you guys down below.
his 83-year-old neighbor. Viewers' discretion is strongly advised. On August 29th of 2018, 14-year-old Tyrone Harvin told his 83-year-old neighbor, Dorothy Mae Neal, that he would help her with some chores inside of her apartment. Before walking into her apartment, he made sure to grab a handful of condoms. Tyrone did help Dorothy with some chores before attacking her with a lamp. After that, Tyrone S.A'd her, he fled her apartment, and he left her seriously injured on the floor and naked. Neighbors had asked police to do a welfare check on Dorothy since they hadn't seen her around for a couple of days. When officers showed up at her apartment, they noticed dried blood on her doorknob, and that's when they saw Dorothy lying naked on the floor. She was then taken to the University of Maryland Hospital Trauma Unit and unfortunately passed away that next day. When officers were at Dorothy's home, they noticed that there was several condom wrappers around her body as well as used condoms. A broken, bloodied lamp was also found by officers. Dorothy's autopsy revealed that she suffered extensive trauma to her head and genitals. There was DNA on Dorothy's body and in those condoms, and that DNA matched up to Tyrone. Despite all of the evidence, Tyrone's mom stood by his side and truly believed that he would never do something like this. On June 29th of 2022, Tyrone was convicted on first-degree murder, first-degree SA, and use of a deadly weapon. Tyrone was also sentenced to life in prison.
At 14 years old, man. Most people understand how freaking crazy that is, bro. How is that even going through your mind at 14, bro? Get hit with all the freaking major charges for something he did, bro. And his mom stick by him his whole side, man. I wonder the freaking shock on her face when she found out that no, he was the one who was behind all of it, bro. Like I said, this world can be evil place, man. Doesn't matter if you're a kid, dog, little kids, bro. It's like everybody's capable of doing something freaking truly evil and sinister, bro. Man. Chills in my damn spine, bro.
De las brujas, los secretos escondidos en la noche, los antiguos dioses invocamos ahora la obra de la magia oculta. Esta noche al amanecer hemos llamado al antiguo poder. Aquí ahora las palabras de las brujas, los secretos que se esconden en la...
I need to show you how the act mirrored Gypsy Rose Blanchard's life. And specifically, I want to show you one scene because the show does not hold back. So, a few years ago, Gypsy Rose was interviewed by Dr. Phil while she was still in prison. And he had a lot of questions about Nicholas Godejohn, who was her boyfriend at the time that went on to attack her mother. Specifically, he asks about the first time they met in real life, and the story is wild. Watch this. Also, I've been covering a lot of the real dark stories behind TV and film, so you should follow along.
Were you alone with him at the movie?
No, my mother was sitting right next to us, and then my mother got increasingly angry because I was paying more attention to him than I was to her.
Did you have sexual relations with him at the movie?
Yes, sir.
Where was your mother?
She was in the auditorium. We had went to the bathroom. I wheeled myself to the bathroom and he followed. Well, my mother was still in the auditorium.
And she knew he was following?
Yes. She thought that he was going to get popcorn.
It might be shocking to hear and even more shocking to watch in the show, but Gypsy was a real teenage girl with real teenage girl feelings. She only had this one chance to see her boyfriend at the time, and she did what I think a lot of teens would do. The show is pretty accurate, and it shows just how shocking this entire situation was for Gypsy Rose. I might have to do a whole series on the times that it mirrors real life.
You knocking on that door?
It's freaking crazy, man. You guys know Gypsy Rose, and she's out now, man. You know, she's out and about. There's some people, how people, you know, some people, I guess, aren't like, you know, too happy with the idea. I guess know that she's out, but how's like she's going on this freaking like tour and stuff, you know, because her story is really major, man. So people interviewing her, man. She's kind of in the limelight. Some people, they kind of don't like that, bro. To see how she getting special treatment, man. But to hear what she went through, man, she's out, bro. She's living her life now. It's freaking crazy, bro. Let's move on.
Okay, well, I need you to come over here away from the door. Do what? No? Ma'am, step away from the door.
Crazy.
Go inside. I don't want her here. She's been asked to leave many, many times. She doesn't want to leave. I don't want her hurt. I don't want her arrested. I just want her out of here, please. And I want it noted. I want a report. You can see she's been doing this forever. I've been waiting for my glass to come in and break. She dated my son. They're not together anymore. And I don't want her on my premises. This is my home.
Okay.
And I don't want her here. And this is my son. And I don't want him coming out of here because I don't feel safe with her, with him.
Okay. Ma'am, what is your name? Ma'am, what is your name?
She's not trying to take no for an
I
answer.
don't want her in trouble. I just want her to understand she's not welcome here.
What's her first name? She doesn't want to answer me. Sandra? Samantha? Samantha, are you hearing what she's saying? Hello? Samantha, do you have your driver's license, your ID with you? Okay, this is going to last for a couple more minutes until my other deputy gets here, and then she's going to have two routes. One, she's going to answer me, or she's going to go to jail.
Him, or are you going to leave? Okay.
I know, she's going to go to jail.
Okay, so please, that's not what we want.
Just give me your driver's license.
Okay, I don't have it with me! You still need to leave.
Well, then you need to talk to me. I can understand how relationships and stuff like that can be very, very volatile. But this is not the way to act like it, because I'm assuming you're an adult. All right? What is your last name?
Toxic.
Amanda, what is your last name?
Samantha, if you keep obstructing him, he is going to put you in cuffs. Just give him the information.
This is Mom. This is ex-boyfriend, and this is... It's Samantha, correct?
Samantha.
Yeah, this is Samantha, who's not wanting to answer any questions.
She was really like refusing to answer the question. Why the heck didn't they just put her in cuffs, man? I mean, they gave her like plenty of chances, bro, and the mom obviously said she went on a property mess, so she has to go. I gotta find part 2 to that, man. Like I said, I wish they had these like back to back, so we can like finish out the story. But I'll find them, bro, for you guys. You don't have to worry. Man, it just seemed like it was in a freaking toxic relationship, bro. He broke over there, man, and she just won't let it end, bro. And be careful about people like that, man, because they can take things to the extreme.
This is the worst video of 2023, and whatever you do, don't go looking for it. The video that I'm about to explain has little to no backstory, though it's assumed the act committed in this video was fueled by mental illness. That's if the video is real, but it does indeed look legit. The video is short, coming in at 32 seconds in length. There's no clues at all regarding to what country the video comes from, but I'd assume it's from a Western country, maybe America. As you play the video, you see a man dressed in female clothing, and he appears to be wearing a pink skirt and blouse. He has the skirt pulled down, exposing his genitals. In his left hand, he is carrying a power tool that has been turned on, and it's a rotary circular saw. In his right hand, he holds his manhood as he holds his saw in the other. The blade screeches as the man in the video slowly moves the blade closer to his genitals, and it's clear what he's about to do. He takes a while and braces himself before he goes through with this act. The blade is extremely close to his manhood before he eventually takes the spinning blade and cuts it into his own manhood. Blood sprays everywhere, and it completely covers the man's left thigh and the table he is standing next to. In a matter of seconds, he completely slices off his manhood. He then throws it on the table and takes a few seconds to collect himself. He then turns off the rotating saw, and there is a lot of blood. You hear the man breathing very heavily due to shock. And after a few seconds, the man reaches down and picks up his own severed manhood and briefly shows it to the camera. It's truly a disturbing sight you don't want to see. The man then picks up a jar and places his own severed manhood inside of it before sealing it off, and the video then concludes. This video really made me sick to my stomach, and I'm really hoping it's fake, like the BME Pain Olympic videos back in the day, but this video just looked too real. It's very clear this man was extremely unwell mentally, and what would drive somebody to do this to themselves blows my mind, and it's extremely difficult to wrap my head around it and understand it. I'm telling you right now, do not go looking for this video. It's honestly not worth it.
Here's where it gets crazy. If
he's really that unreal, man, why was he like by himself, bro? Damn, say like he filmed that too, man. Damn. You guys, the guys, I think the guys know that feeling, man. Especially when it comes to that feeling, like you just like freaking cringe, but like it shocks your whole freaking body when you just hear something like that, bro. Tell me, man, in the comment section down below, man, if I'm not the only one who feels that, bro. It's crazy, man.
Google the Hat Man and you look at the images, you'll see a bunch of different variations of what the Hat Man might look like. Well, almost like a police lineup. To every person who's ever actually experienced this, myself included, we can immediately point to this image of the exact shadow that we saw. This image, detail by detail, proportion by proportion, is the exact same shadow that I saw every night I spent in that room from age 15 to 18. Leaving me to wonder, what is the Hat Man and why do people see him? Many people into paranormal things write off shadow figures as a demonic presence. Scientists write off shadow figures as hallucinations during sleep paralysis. And Ancient Aliens even released an episode recently about shadow people, alluding to an extraterrestrial origin. I guess I could see where people are coming from on that because the top hat is somewhat similar to what you'd imagine the Men in Black wear. However, I recently came up with my own theory that maybe there's an interdimensional element to this. What if electrical signals and artificial light weaken whatever link exists between our dimension and whatever dimension this thing is from? And what if the classic top hat trench coat is actually just some form of technology in that dimension that allows them to access this dimension? It's just a hypothesis, but it's one that I brought up to James Keenan, who's a researcher from Skinwalker Ranch. I was interviewing him last year, and I told him my theory on the interdimensional element to shadow figures based on my experience, because shadow figures are a common occurrence at Skinwalker Ranch, and he told me he thinks shadow people are jinn, which is an invisible spirit often referenced in the Islamic religion. What's even more ironic is my family moved out of that house in 2012, and in the 10 years since we've lived there, that house has been sold twice. Maybe it's just a coincidence, or maybe there's a logical explanation to that too. Have you ever seen the Hat Man? If not, maybe think twice when turning out the lights tonight.
The Hat Man, bro. What are you saying, man? How this freaking it could come from a different realm? Cause you know the static, electricity, bro, and they got technology, man, that we can, I guess, that they have that we can't see yet, and it's reaching in the realms. It's a good freaking theory, bro. Very interesting indeed. Tell me if you guys believe that down below, man, about the Hat Man.
Hey guys, we're going this way.
No remorse, bro. See it in his eyes.
Any messages for the family? You sorry? You sorry?
Where's his son? He obviously doesn't.
Why, man? Any remorse? You sorry?
Ain't you sorry for lying about what you're saying? You only know what's going on.
Tell
You
us.
just made stuff up like, oh,
Tell us. What's going on?
Still trying to deny it.
You shoot them?
Are you in the video? Did you fully break the beat? Just hide the evidence.
How'd you know Savannah? You sorry?
If it wasn't you, who was it then?
Stop trying to ask you. See, I was trying to avoid a question. Oh, damn remorse, bro. There go the son. Main culprit.
Are you sorry for what happened? How did you feel an unborn baby? What do you want to say to your family, to Savannah, to Matthew's family?
You sorry? You sorry?
You're not going to say an unborn child. It was an entire family.
Father and son, bro. No remorse, man.
Sorry?
The most brutal cartel in Mexico just released a new video, and I'm about to explain it. The video is 1 minute and 31 seconds long. The video is shot in portrait mode, making it kind of hard to make out what's happening. As you play the video, you see 3 men lying on the ground with their hands tied behind their backs, and they are surrounded by at least 5 heavily armed sicarios. The captives also have their shirts pulled over their heads so they can't see. The sicarios kick the men as they plead for their life. One of the captives then cries out, "We are asking you to forgive us. We will cooperate with you guys." A sicario then responds, "Shut the F up with that BS." The man then pleads again, "Seriously guys, we never even messed with you." Another sicario then says, "What do you want me cutting off first then?" Which is met by a response by another sicario saying, "Go ahead and remove someone's head already. Go ahead, go ahead." One of the captives then has his face pushed into the dirt and you hear him struggling for breath. One of the sicarios then gets a knife out and proceeds to stab the victim in the back of the neck, which results in the victim making noises of pain. The sicario then stops as he realizes it isn't effective. He then turns the victim over slightly and slits his throat. Blood forms on the ground as the victim makes horrible crying and screaming noises, which is just haunting. He continues having his throat cut as the other victims wait their turn. Another sicario then asks for a knife and slits the second victim's throat. He then pushes him back so he's lying on the first victim, who is bleeding out. Blood soaks his white shirt as blood pours out of his neck. The sicario then decides to inflict more pain on the victim before he bleeds out, and it looks like he takes his knife and quickly pokes it into one of the victim's eyes. And you actually hear a popping type sound. The second victim doesn't make as much noise as the first, but you still hear the sounds of blood leaking. The third victim is lying on the ground in a fetal position, attempting to protect himself. However, his head is pulled up, exposing his neck, and a sicario then gets a knife and slices it into his throat. The knife is razor sharp, and it cuts through the flesh and windpipe extremely quickly, until it reaches the victim's spinal cord, which is when the sicario stops so that the victim can bleed out. And that is where the video concludes. This video is extremely brutal like all cartel videos, and the screams and cries of the first victim is extremely haunting and nightmare-inducing.
Don't go looking for this video for obvious reasons, and you should definitely stay curious on this video. And hopefully this explanation was enough to make you less curious.
That's what it was, bro. Freaking crazy, man. YouTube, that's it, man, for this video for you guys today, man. Like I said, if you guys found this video, you guys found my channel, man, you guys are seekers of the truth, just like me, man. Like I said, tell me in the comment section down below, guys, what do you guys think of the name of calling us the Seekers, bro? Like I said, it's open to change, man. It's my first one I came up with, so tell me, man, you guys rocking with it or not. Hit that like button, man. Hit the subscribe button, man, so more people can find this truth, man. Seek the truth out, man, so we can grow our community together, bro. Grow the Seekers. Guys, gonna catch you in the next one, man. Thank you guys for the support you guys been showing out those past couple of videos. Let's hit 1,000. I'm out. Appreciate you too.